Hi, today I'm proud to introduce you to Dr. Yvonne Eaton-Stull, Associate Professor of Social Work at Slippery Rock University.
Thank you.
I did it. That's always sometimes the hardest part. So you are a part of a very unique program that I recently learned about, and that is helping using animals in times of crisis. And now students and professionals can learn more about that, but we need to know, how did you get started?
Yeah, so years ago I was working in an outpatient therapy setting, and I had a supervisor encourage me to get more individuals involved in group therapy. And I said, well, what about therapy dogs? And she said, pull together a presentation and present it to the board. And that's what I did. And that was how I got started.
Okay.
So this was before I even had my own dog. It was a Newfoundland was the first therapy dog that I worked with.
Okay,
it was somebody else's dog.
It was somebody else's dog. And now, I mean, you have taken it to present day at Slippery Rock University. There is an animal-assisted certificate program.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And that can be a part of the Masters of Social Work. But individuals in the community, say that are counselors, therapists, etc., could actually take those classes and earn a certificate to be able to do this either at the hospital or at their school district.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So how long have you been at Slippery Rock?
So I've been at Slippery Rock for 10 years.
Okay. When did this specific program start being developed or offered?
Yeah. So we developed a MSW program at Slippery Rock that is accredited, and then we wanted to sort of develop a specialization, and animal-assisted social work is really growing in the country, and we are one of only 2 in the nation as part of an MSW program.
For how long has it been going on?
I would say it's been about 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. So can you explain these specific classes? What do individuals learn?
Sure. So students in the certificate program take 3 classes. Animal-assisted social work practice provides them with the basics.
Okay.
Then they pick between animal-assisted social work with kids or animal-assisted social work with seniors, where they work on providing services to either children, teenagers, or older adults.
Okay.
And then we have animal-assisted crisis response.
Okay. And as we were talking and preparing for the interview, those particular classes, like the coursework, is offered online, and then there's the in-person component, and of course, that's when we get to engage with the animals.
Yes. Yes. So the students in the certificate program, when they're taking the classes, have to come to campus, and they work with me, and we go into the community, into Butler and other surrounding areas, and provide animal-assisted therapy and animal-assisted activities to individuals. And the students work right alongside these wonderful therapy and crisis response dogs.
Okay. How long does it take to complete the certificate?
The certificate can be completed in as short as about a half a year to finish those courses, or if somebody needs to spread it out a little longer, they can do that as well.
And are the classes offered like fall semester, spring semester?
Yep, classes are offered fall, spring, and summer.
Okay. What's the best way for individuals to learn more about the program and to contact you?
Sure. They can always go to the Slippery Rock website and type in Animal-Assisted Social Work Certificate, and it'll bring them all the details, or they can certainly email me at Slippery Rock.
Okay. Tell us, can you give an example of a crisis or an event where you saw the animals come in and what they were able to do for the individuals that were either serving the individuals in crisis or the individuals that were in that situation?
Yeah. One of my strongest memories was responding to the Virginia Tech shooting. And there was, at that big campus, there were students that were EMTs, and they responded to that call of the shooting. And I remember being there with my dog Maggie at the time. She was a yellow lab, the first crisis response dog in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And one young girl just literally came running up to her and just fell to the ground and hugged her. And she said, "That's my dog." And I learned that she was a new EMT, and that was her first call. And she was not able to go home and see her own dog, but she was, really affected by that first trauma that she had to respond to. So I got to interact with her, and I think Maggie really helped.
I bet. Yeah. I mean, I have 2 dogs, and they're my therapy every time I come home from work, right?
Absolutely.
So I can't even imagine how that would be just so awesome to be able to comfort people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just so impressed with learning about this program. I'm so excited that I did. I'm so excited to share this information with all of you. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.